family, I'm back. Guys, I have missed you. I know I told you I had surgery. I thought I was gonna be back, but my body was just like, nah, you doing too much too soon. So, royal family, I have missed you, my royal babies, but I'm back. I'm excited. And y'all, tonight we're going to talk about the movie 365 Days on Netflix. So, while I was on the men, I had to relax my body. I had to chill. So, y'all know how we do it. Let's get on into it. So, this movie, 365. Okay, y'all, it is good. Do y'all hear me? It is so good. So, anyway, the movie starts off, it's this very powerful man, and he's making a big business deal. You could tell, you might have some legit businesses, but you got some businesses that's not so legit. And so his son, they were at the beach while, this meeting was going on. And the son has his binoculars, and he's looking, and he sees this very beautiful, beautiful woman. And so he's grinning, he's smiling, and his dad is like, what are you looking at? You know what I'm saying? Let me see what you're looking at. So the dad, makes a joke. Basically, she ain't gonna do nothing but take your money, whatever the case may be. So they hug, and while they hug, y'all, the daddy gets shot. And the bullet goes right through the dad into the son. And so the son, he does live, but he says the only thing that kept him going was this woman's face. So y'all, the lady, she's in a relationship. She has a douchebag for a boyfriend, take a whole trash bag and throw the boyfriend away. For her birthday, they were supposed to be going out of town or whatever, but you could tell every time, she wants some affection or attention from her boyfriend, he ain't trying to feel it, okay? He's not trying to feel it, always trying to make excuses. And even on her birthday, they go out in the country to this beautiful island, and her friend and her boyfriend come, but you MIA, you nowhere to be found. So the guy that got shot sees her, and he is like, oh my God, that's her. And he's very powerful, has lots of money, okay? You already know this is a movie, lots of money. And he's like, I gotta have her. So, y'all, to make a long story short, to speed this up a little bit, he kidnaps her, okay? Y'all heard me, he kidnaps her. Y'all know I gotta have that water. So he kidnaps her. And then, after that, she wakes up and she's like, where am I, or whatever the case may be. And he says, I have been looking for you for 5 years. Okay, 5 years. That's how much time has went by. He said, and when I seen you, basically he said he knew it was fate. He goes through this whole spiel, like how he wants to date her, be with her. And she's like, whatever, I'm gonna need to get back to my friends, and I have a whole boyfriend. When you got money, you can afford to do some things. So he had an investigator check him out. He had the receipts on the cheating, okay? He was like, you don't need him, you know what I'm saying? He's not good for you anyway. So he goes on about, how he wants her, this, that, and the other. And she was like, you crazy. You know what I'm saying? You crazy. He said, just hear me out. Tell your family that you got a job and it's a contract for a year. He said, I want you to fall in love with me. Basically, he's giving her 365 days to see if she'll fall in love. Okay. But even though all this going on, it's all this sexual tension between these two, because he's a very handsome man. He's an alpha male, he's used to getting what he wants, and she knew how to push his buttons. She knew how to be soft, feminine, tease him, he just didn't know what to do with himself because he was so intrigued with her. So some time goes on, and she's like, I don't have any clothes, I don't have anything. So for those of y'all who've seen Pretty Woman, I said, y'all done stole that from Pretty Woman. He takes her shopping. She's going to all these boutiques in this other country. Anything she wanted, she could have or whatever. But, you know, like she said, you not touching me. Miss Kitty is off limits, okay? Don't even think about it. And, you know, he let her know that, you know, he would never try to force himself on her, whatever the case may be. So anyway, you know, time goes on, and you know, he wines and he dines, and they're enjoying each other's company, but they always end up into, you know, an argument or whatever. So they're on this boat. They're on this boat, right? And on the boat, they're arguing. I mean, they just like going at it or whatever. She ends up falling off the boat. He jumps in and he saves her. And y'all, I forgot to mention, she has a heart condition. So, you know, he's watching her sleep or whatever. When she wakes up, it's on, it's popping. It was like, Big Daddy, come here. So you have to see the scene. I mean, it's hot, it's passion, it's erotic, it's love making on a whole different level, okay? So she done gave in, she done let her guard down, and they end up going to this masquerade ball. And his ex-girlfriend comes up and she's talking in another language or whatever. And, you know, she's like, what is she saying? Basically, she was like, you know, I'll kill her, whatever, you know, whatever the case may be. And he didn't feel like, because of the type of people he deal with, that his new girl, his new boo thing was going to be safe. So he took her back to where she was from, you know, and he kind of left her alone, but it was for her own safety. But before he left, she was like, I love you. I don't need 365 days. I want to be with you. All this, that, and the other. So, you know, it was all good and gravy. But he leaves, and, you know, she gets mad that he, you know, left or whatever the case may be. Well, when she goes back and she tells her girlfriend about her new dude and he's a gangster, and she was like, I'm gonna bring you around my family, whatever the case may be. She was like, girl, I'm happy, I'm in love, I just want to be with him. So they go out. The ex-boyfriend sees her, follows her back to her place, and she telling him, you know, I don't want to be bothered with you. Y'all, why Big Daddy was sitting up in her apartment, sitting up in there, and he said, I don't know what you're saying, but it's clearly that she don't want to be with you. So he leave. She was happy to see her boo thing when she was mad. They have another passionate night. And the next thing you know, when she wakes up in the morning, it's a diamond. Hello, it's a diamond on her finger. And she was like, yes, I'll marry you. They planning a wedding. But y'all, the crooks, okay, his homeboys that's in his home organization, y'all, they setting up trying to kill his girl. Y'all, I'm not gonna tell you anymore because it's good. You just have to go watch it. 365 days. Y'all, it's a good movie. Pop you some popcorn. It's adults only. This is for the adults only. This is not for the young kids, okay? So, you know, you and your boo thing, y'all, movie night, 365 days. It is definitely a winner. My royal babies, y'all know I love you. Royal family, I love you, and I thank you for your support. I'm Nikki J, and I'm out.